Yo, 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 welcome to another episode of the Game Changer Podcast. It's your host, T. Horton, alongside my co host, Boss Man J, Mayor Socrates, and Genome G. On today's episode, man, what we want to talk about is Jalen Hurts, an elite quarterback.
Elite? Nah.
What is elite?
Why do you say he's not elite?
What is elite?
I just don't.
Elite,
He top 5 in the league right now, and that's because
elite.
he won. No. That's because he won a Super Bowl.
Top 5 elite, bro.
He top 5, and I say in the NFL right now. I ain't saying top 5 of all time. But
Well, of course, we're not talking about all time.
But I mean, we when we say elite, we mean he's the top of his class in his category. You know what I mean? Is he top of the class? Is he the best quarterback in football?
Is he the best quarterback in football? No.
Is he amongst the best quarterbacks in football?
That's the question, and I would say yes. Because if you put Joe Burrow in there, I don't put Joe Burrow where everybody else put Joe Burrow in. People give Joe Burrow that number 2 spot, like he's the number 2 guy, like he paid money.
That neither.
I don't see him being number 2, but I definitely got Burrow top 5.
Okay, but do you got Jalen Hurts top 5?
Do I have Jalen Hurts my top 5 quarterback? I mean, he did just win a Super Bowl, but that was more the team effort. But I don't think I have Jalen Hurts top 5. I don't think so.
But Joe Burrow is. Okay. But anyway, they say when asked about his low passing stats, Jalen Hurts said the game isn't won off fireworks. It's won off scoring more points than the other team. And he 18-0 in his last 18 games.
That is true. But as a quarterback, and I'm looking at Jalen Hurts' numbers from this year alone. In the 2 games Jalen Hurts done played, he's on the pass for 253 yards total. 0 passing touchdown heading into week 3. And 3 rushing touchdowns? What did he have in the rushing? He got 3 rushing touchdowns, 2 against the Cowboys and 1 against the Chiefs. So if any other quarterback has those stats, will we consider that player to be elite?
No, we'll be calling them all type of guys.
No, because if Pat Mahomes had those stats right now, we would be criticized. We would be saying he's fault. Yeah, we have already saying the Chiefs is on a decline.
Exactly. It's fitting for everybody else except for Jalen. When it comes to an Eagles fan.
So this brings up
these are numbers that you expect from an elite quarterback. An elite quarterback wouldn't have these type of numbers.
So basically, if you stop the run game, the Eagles don't have nothing because their quarterback obviously don't like to throw the ball. So shut the run game down, take the tush push out the game. And the Eagles are just a regular team. The Eagles will be the Browns.
And out of 3 of the rushing touchdowns that Jalen Hurts has this year, how many come from the tush push?
2 of them I know for sure.
Well, we got a comment summary on the stage, and it says, commenters praise Jalen Hurts' performance and emphasizing his 2-0 record, rushing touchdowns, and ability to win games despite modest passing stats. They criticize the selective presentation of stats, noting that Hurts' strengths are overlooked. Overall, fans prioritize wins over individual stats. I just saw that somewhere on social media.
Okay, that's true.
But when we talking about top 5, you said top 5, Popeye. I'm Male Socrates. I'm thinking that's elite to me. Top 5. in the league right now?
I mean, but shit, look
How
at
many
the
teams
league
are
right
there?
now.
How many teams are
32.
there? 32. If you top 5 out of 32, that's not elite.
Maybe I'm giving them too much credit. Maybe I was trying to be nice.
Okay. So he's not in the top 5.
Nah,
And if he ain't in the top 5,
to
he got to
me,
be 6. If
he's
he
got.
ain't in the top 5, he got to be 6.
Okay, so I don't. Josh Allen is number 1 to me. Then I'm gonna go with not no damn Joe Burrow. Lamar Jackson. Then I'll go with Patrick Mahomes. Then Purdy. I knew y'all motherfuckers gonna laugh. So yeah, I put Jalen at number 5.
Okay.
That nigga said Purdy.
Hey man, we
that,
on the
mo-
thick and shut in right now, so y'all
that
pray for me.
motherfucker down there, number 27 in the league.
What you crazy?
That nigga said Purdy, man.
But anyway, we talking about Jalen Hurts right now. So let's stay on brand here.
Chris Jones, shut your black ass up.
Hey, now, and that's the quarterback that you like to see right there, right, Rod? That's the Jalen Hurts you want to see all the time.
Hey, I like that. I like it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? But that AI, that was the AI in the front part of that, and
Yeah, why
of
they gotta
course
sound like
Jalen.
he's slow?
Chris
Let's do it.
Jones, shut your black ass up. Listen to me, boy. Why you talking about my stats? Bitch, it don't matter. I only throw 100 yards. When I can run a tush push on your ass. Over and over and over. And get a touchdown, first down, whatever I need. I took it from your ass. All fucking game. Like you was a goddamn convenience store or something.
Oh, all right. So, and then now, looking back at that tush push, man, and if you pay attention to those linemen, there's a lot of false stars, boy. now I see how they be getting it done. Now the secret is out. Cause them boys be all before that ball is hiked, them boys already gone. They already hit that ground.
Okay, I got another question though. Is it because he ain't making it look like the prototypical quarterback? Because we can say the same thing about Lamar. Lamar done won 2 MVPs now, but he don't look like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady.
No, I don't think that's the issue now. I mean, there's so many quarterbacks in the league now that play his style and play that style of football. I don't think that's the issue. I just think he's this it's just not it's the numbers. It's the numbers. I mean, they're not jumping off the chart numbers.
Yeah, 250 yards in 2 games. Yeah, that's pretty low shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure the but
I'm pretty sure what.
I'm pretty sure the sorriest quarterback in the league right now got more than 250 yards.
I mean, I ain't gonna say it's ideal to have 250 yards, but he is getting the job done, and he
And,
has been making the right throws. I mean, he run early. That's one thing. It could be considered a knock on him, but he go through his progressions, and these niggas ain't getting open. And this coming from an Eagles fan too. Um, they doubling AJ Brown, so they essentially taking him out. And these other guys got to do a better job of getting open. When he did have to throw the big play down the field to Devontae Smith, he hit that throw just like he did in the Super Bowl. That was on the money. It ain't like he's just a super accurate quarterback. But what you see for the year Right now, he has 75% completion percentage. I'll take that.
I mean, shit, you can't be nothing but at 75 when you barely throwing the damn ball.
Yeah, but
34,
at the same
34 or 45.
but
34 or
at the same
45. He
time,
only missed 9
can we
throws.
say is it okay to say that Jalen Hurts is
11
struggling
throws.
this year? It's just being covered up by the success of the team.
Hey, you could say that. You could say that, but that's the purpose of a team. And like I said, in his last 18 games, he's exactly what the team needed to get the win. So I can't put him over. I can't put Joe Burrow over Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry. I
But
can't put Joe Burrow. I can't put Justin Herbert over Jalen Hurts.
okay, but
Like
let's say this right here.
they
Let's
ain't
say
did
this.
nothing.
Let's say this right here. Like, okay, the Chiefs are 0-2, right? Just say going into week 3, Pat Mahomes only had 253 yards passing, zero passing touchdowns. We will criticize Pat Mahomes about that. And any other
Hey, we
quarterback,
criticize it. We criticize.
any other starting quarterback.
Yes, and we
But due to
criticize
the
Jalen Hurts,
fact that
but
Hurts is
he win.
winning, we saying he doing what he gotta do just because
He
the team is
is.
having success. But so that 253 for Hurts is doing what he has to do. But Mahomes 253 heading into game the week 3, Pat Mahomes is struggling because the team is losing. But you're
Shout
saying
out
Hurts
Nick
doing what he
Madden.
gotta do, right? Hurts doing what he gotta do.
Shout out Nick Madden in the comments.
Hey,
Uh, I mean, he is doing what he needs to do, but it is. I'm with you. It ain't like
So
he's blowing the competition away, but he's doing enough to get the job done to get the win. And I can't put these other guys over him who ain't did nothing. And I
okay,
seen him at 2
okay.
Super Bowls already.
Okay, well hear me out on this right here. Jalen Hurts has those same exact numbers. The only difference is the Eagles are 0-2 instead of 2-0. Now, what's the conversation like? Jake, we need more from our starting quarterback, right?
throw the damn ball. Why you ain't throwing the ball?
Hey,
And the
You
first
heard,
two
you
games
heard,
of the
it's
you heard.
always
season, Jalen Hurts is averaging just over 100 yards passing, and the conversation is totally different from this point on. You feel what I'm saying?
listen, winning, and again, uh, team sport, winning cures everything.
Okay, so again,
But how long would
is
this?
Jalen Hurts? Is it okay to say that Jalen Hurts is struggling this year? Because you just said winning cures everything. So
I
you
just
take
said
those
you
things.
could say that. You could say that.
My point exactly. So I'm not gonna
You
give you an
could.
elite quarterback as of right now. You coming off your Super Bowl year, your
So
best
who
run.
is, like I just said, who you putting over him then though? Because that's the problem. What I'm
Well,
talking about.
I got four over him.
Okay, and that'll put him
Brock
right in
Purdy
your
is one
top
of them.
five then.
I said
Who,
that when you asked me
who the
earlier. I
four?
said no, and then when I started to name the quarterbacks in my head, I said I guess you can say he top 5.
That's pretty good out of 32 teams. Top five.
But
That's
let's see.
pretty good.
But let's see
That's
by week
that's
6
pretty good.
consider top 5 because this not passing the ball and these rushing touchdowns that ain't gonna last all season. You're gonna have to throw the ball.
You can't push your way 99 yards down the field every goddamn drive.
So just to play
Could.
devil's advocate,
Could.
a little bit to what his production right now in these first 2 games. Um, could we just say that he's taking what the defense is giving him? He's doing what he's supposed to do within the game. Uh, because he's not. I mean, he's not
He,
putting up crazy numbers.
he ain't
But is
harder than
he?
that though.
But has he turned the ball over in those 2 games?
Nope. Zero turnovers.
Okay, so this
Man,
is
you ain't throwing the ball to turn it over.
well. Okay, well, this is my thing. This is what I'm trying to play devil's advocate to the argument.
75%.
Um, he's doing what he needs to do to be efficient because we know in the game of football you need to be efficient when
10
you're
yards
a,
at a time.
a quarterback. Efficiency is what's going to get you the W in the end of the game because you know that's what you want. You want the W. You want to be able to get into the playoffs. You want to get home field advantage, right? You want to just get to the playoffs. That gives you the chance to get to the Super Bowl. And I think he understands that by already coming off of a Super Bowl win. So he's going into the season knowing I need to just get to the next game. I got to do what I got to do to get to the next game. And he's not very productive right now, but we don't know where that's going to go going into the season. Could it end up being where okay, he isn't an elite quarterback. We told you he's turning the ball over. He can't throw the ball down the field. He's not finding open people. He has to run. When he can't run, he's getting sacked. It could turn into that, but I don't think it is with Jalen Hurts. I really think he's just working within the system and working with whatever the defense is giving him. I think that's what's going on right now. I don't
Man,
think but
this
that's just my
furthermore
opinion.
proves the debate we had a couple of days ago. No, I don't remember if you was a part of it or not, but the discussion was: is Jalen Hurts a passing quarterback? No, do you consider Jalen Hurts to be a passing quarterback or a running quarterback? And we was on here arguing because I was one of the ones that said I think he's a run first quarterback.
Mhm.
But I think there was, if I'm mistaken, I want to say it was Rod said he's a passing quarterback. These numbers proves to him to be that he's a running quarterback because there's no way.
75% completion percentage.
Rod 52 passes attempts,
45 passing attempts.
45 passing attempts in game two. The average quarterback passes the ball 30
Dude,
to
we got
40 times,
Saquon
50 games.
Barkley, and we just got two other running backs. We're a running team. We are a running team. Even though you got AJ Brown, and like I said, he being double teamed every play. So Smith and you got the other boy, but we're a running team. We got Saquon Barkley. So I
So you
mean,
think
I
you
don't
think
know.
you
If
think
he ain't that
you
good,
think this method right now? You think this method right now that y'all
It worked
is,
for the
is
last 18 games. Last
you think
18
this
games it worked.
method is going to be where your quarterback just average 120 some yards a game, and you just going to keep running over the rest
No,
of the league?
cause during some of that time he do pop out when he need to. Like Noam just said, he got a very poised game. He very poised within the game. So he do when he got to do more, he will try to do more. But he don't have to try to put himself in a lot of that risk when you got a team that stay on task, stay on schedule, 10 yards at a time, 20 yards at a
You
time.
do
Sometimes
realize you guys are one miss Travis Kelsey missed catch from losing that game, right?
yes, I'm
So you
aware.
do realize those stats your quarterback had that game weren't really enough to win that game. Kansas City just happened to make a mistake.
Hey, mistakes happen in the game of football.
but it would have been on a
But I'm aware.
that would have been
I'm
a
aware.
different turnaround had Travis Kelsey made that catch, and we would
Different
have been
game,
having a different conversation right now.
different game.
And you
So
know just as well as we do, you would have been complaining about Jalen not throwing the ball.
What if KD's toe wasn't on the line? What if, what I'm saying?
what if LeBron had a stayed in Cleveland and never jumped around the league?
I think my boy Nick Man TV in the comments said hypothetical. Are we talking hypothetical here? But
It's always a
I'm
slot to
with you
join
though.
the show.
I'm with you though, cause I'm not saying that the Eagles, want to win games like that close or whatever, and putting it in the other team hands. Cause both weeks, if CD Lamb didn't drop those balls, and if Travis Kelsey didn't drop that ball, we could be 0-2. So I am
With that
aware.
same
I am
253.
aware. I
so
am
the
aware.
So
so the question arises, uh, with the Cam Newton and Gilly beef in the beginning of the season about Jalen being the elite quarterback. Will Cam Newton be proven right? Is he being proven right with these first two games?
because right now, Jalen isn't playing like an elite quarterback at all. He's a struggling quarterback. The record just doesn't reflect that at the moment.
Because Cam's whole
You know,
argument
it's
basically was
gonna turn around.
it was the pieces that are put around Jalen Hurts to make him look as if who he is.
If you've been paying attention to the conversation around Jalen Hurts, then you're probably like me. you've come to the realization that sports discourse is cooked. You see, right now we're in this ring era, this championship or bust. If you don't win a championship, then your career ain't bout shit. And that's basically the premise of how, if you've been paying attention to the conversation around Jalen Hurts.
I just wanted to get that little part in there. Do we look at Jalen Hurts different because he got the championship? He went to 2 Super Bowls. I
Oh
played
yeah.
Patrick Mahomes in 2.
Oh yeah.
So is that playing into him being in these top 5 conversations? Because
Oh
it
yeah.
ain't 7 quarterbacks you can name better than him. Now, if he
Yeah.
ain't in your top 5, I get it. He might be 6 or 7.
But the
But
Super Bowl is gonna make you look better every time. I mean, Trent Dilfer, I think, won a Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens that year when they won.
with
Off
that
purely
defense,
defense. Yeah, and they was just kicking field goals. He ain't do nothing. He was a straight game manager, right? And then, so
But ain't
are
nothing
you?
wrong with being a game manager though.
No, no, no. There's nothing wrong being a game manager. I'm just saying, that's where people are gonna maybe place you if you don't put up certain numbers and you don't put certain stats. But people are gonna give you props if you win a Super Bowl. I mean, like I said, I just brought up Trent Dilfer's name. But do you remember his career being this crazy quarterback?
fuck no.
No, but he won a Super Bowl, so he get a little bit of props because he won a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's the end all be all of football. When you get that in your hand as a quarterback and you're the quarterback of that team, it's gonna give you a little bit of. It's gonna give you just a little bit of points on your resume, even if you aren't
And
that great.
his head to head with Patrick Mahomes, he's winning. I don't think he ever lost Patrick Mahomes head to head. Jalen Hurts, I'm talking
And
about.
you lost in the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, we did lose in the Super Bowl. You're right. You're right. You're right. But
Yeah,
his
played him.
record is better. His record is better than Mahomes' record against him. But no, I'm not putting him in top 3 quarterback. I'm not putting, but yeah, I think he does get overlooked a little bit because of his stats ain't jumping out at you. But I'm waiting to see more. I'm
You
waiting to
know,
see more because
All right,
it's
so
crazy because when I say something about my quarterback not being the flashy and this and that, oh, it's a problem. But now that Mr. Jalen only got 253 yards in 2 games, he's
hey,
elite and it's okay.
what's
but
your
but
record?
I,
What's your
but my,
record? Are you 2
I
0?
got I got a
2-0.
question for the 3 of y'all. I want all y'all to take a turn to answer that. Who's having a better season right now as a quarterback, Jalen Hurts or Pat Mahomes? And you tell me why you picked the person you picked.
You
Well,
going by
I'll go number
wins?
one. I'll go first. It's Jalen Hurts because he winning games. There you
Okay,
go.
okay, okay. Papa.
I say
That's it.
because Patrick Mahomes ain't been playing that well either though.
Pat Mahomes ain't played that well, but Pat Mahomes' stats for this year: 445 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and he has 2 rushing touchdowns this year as well. The only
Okay.
difference is his team hasn't won, but he's doing his part. Like you say, Jalen Hurts is doing what he got to do. Pat Mahomes is having a better year as a quarterback, but the
No,
record
yeah.
doesn't reflect that.
Number wise, he is having a better year.
Well, what do we go off? What do we
Wise,
holler about?
but we going
Stats,
off
stats, stats.
You
it's
do
stats
got to pick. What do
until
the
it's time
zero
to count the wins.
interceptions account for? Do the 0 interception matter?
And you only throwing the
You
ball
ain't throwing the
45
ball
times. You
enough.
got 253 yards passing, bro. You don't supposed to have no interceptions.
And it ain't like he throwing bombs. These are dump passes.
You feel me? Come on now. You still holler about that goose egg, but he got a goose egg as passing as well.
And hey, listen, that 240 yards is run after the catch too. So
you feel from
hey, let's
behind
not
the line of
forget.
scrimmage. You know
Let's
what I'm
not
saying?
forget now.
Ain't no defenders back there, bro. Come on now.
So technically, man, if we taking away the runs out the catch, he probably got 150 yards this season.
Not even.
Hey, like he said, what he told Chris Jones, won the game. Shut the fuck up. Shut your ass.
We won the fucking game. See how that shit. Don't that.
You want a fucking game? Shut your bitch ass up.
Boy, you
Hey,
crazy as
that's the Jalen Rod light right there. That's the
Hell
one we want
yeah.
to see every motherfucking Sunday.
Hell yeah.
But
Every
I'm just
time.
saying, you see how biased he is. But technically, because this is the stat man. I've listened to him talk stats all night.
Yeah.
But then when the tables are turned and we talk about Jalen Hurts stats compared to Pat Mahomes, well, Pat Mahomes really, he's just not doing too much this year. Yeah, he's had better stats than your guy. Well, what about the one
First
interception
off,
that Pat
he ain't
Mahomes
got
has?
he ain't got no damn running game. Stacking off, and this with him getting all the fucking free agents. So Kareem Hunt, nigga, he didn't got some studs over there, and who was beasting in other places. Fucking Hopkins bailed him out on some shit too, because he had some
You can't
spectacular
blame
catches
him
already.
for Travis Kelce dropping them pass.
No, you can't. No. I'm not
That
disagreeing
was
with
the
that.
game. That was the game.
They put it in his pocket.
So Jalen Hurts wouldn't have had this. He would have been 1-1 right now.
If CD, and go back like I said earlier, if CD hadn't dropped them 2 balls, you can be 0-2.
And
Hey.
then we'll be hollering on some my, how the mighty have fallen.
And then that question remains: with your 0-2 Eagles, the 0-2 Chiefs, Pat Mahomes still having a better season than goddamn
The quarter,
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, he definitely is a cut weight.
The numbers are there. What you said? Your thing has always been numbers don't lie. The numbers are there.
Well, in this situation, you know what I'm saying?
They
The
go that bias
numbers
shit.
don't tell the whole story.
So
in
Nick,
this
you don't think Josh
situation.
Allen elite?
Yeah, Josh Allen, yeah.
No, Nick said is he elite because of what? Like he's saying like he ain't elite. I guess to him,
Who ain't elite?
Josh Allen.
Nick ain't said Josh Allen ain't elite.
He said
because what?
That's the same man he had picked for MVP last year.
Exactly.
So he can't been have said this man ain't elite.
That is, I forgot about that.
Come on, man.
Numbers. That man have been putting up numbers now.
Josh Allen
Josh
has
Allen
been
definitely elite.
That Josh Allen right now is the best quarterback in football to me.
He ain't been but 2 games.
Josh Allen,
he said right now,
is the best quarterback in football.
You can put Aaron Rodgers in there.
No, buddy.
Put Jalen Hurts stats back up there.
No.
Because Josh Allen is 47-71 right now. 542 yards.
71.
He's moving the ball. He's moving the ball. He's doing what a quarterback do. He's doing what a quarterback do. Because at this point, Jalen Hurts ain't shit but a game manager.
75%, that's all we need is a game manager.
Oh my God, bro! Out of 25 passes.
Hold on. When I say, bro, see that this is what I don't like about this bias that you be trying to pull. Because when I say my quarterback is a game manager, you need more than a game manager. This and that. Now that's all y'all need is a game manager.
Well, listen.
It's okay when it's the Eagles.
Oh, Nick clarifying. Nick says he thinks he is elite, but why? Why is Josh Allen elite? That's the question.
Yeah, I gotta leave that one alone.
Like, if you saying that you think he elite, but you tell us why. Why you think he elite? Don't ask us why. We don't know what you thinking. How about you get on the show, man? Come on.
Nick Madden TV. Shout out to Nick Madden TV.
You said what? Because I'm not looking at the comments right now. So he's saying what makes us think Josh Allen is elite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same reason that he picked Josh Allen to be MVP last year.
Man,
That's why.
Josh Allen is a winner, man. I
Man,
like
Josh Allen been on the go for the longest. He just needed a couple pieces around him. But Josh Allen will get a Super Bowl before you know it.
he ain't got
Who gonna get
too
one
much
first?
time on him.
Lamar, Josh Allen, or Justin
Lamar
Herbert?
Lamar seems to fade in
I,
the big stage, so I
I
don't
was
think
just
Man,
Lamar's
don't do
gonna
that
get
to
one.
Lamar. Don't do
I,
that to Lamar.
but
Lamar
man, listen, I
got let
honestly
down by his
feel
receivers last year.
say it
Hey,
happened.
you just
You
goddamn it
just
said
exactly.
Pat Mahomes goddamn it did this cause Travis Kelce dropped the ball. He was let down by his receiver.
He was.
But
But
Okay, it's a part of the
I'm
game.
not complaining. I'm not complaining.
We
His
know
receivers
because
let
you
him
came
down.
out with the W.
But I'm just being honest, man. I just don't see Lamar being nothing more than a regular season quarterback.
I see Lamar as Michael Vick.
Good in
It
the
was a
regular
highlight.
season.
We've seen this before.
Exactly.
Like y'all like to say, we seen Kobe and Jordan. We seen, goddamn it, we seen Lamar before. It's Michael Vick. We seen this already. Vick didn't win.
I think Vic would have won if he hadn't gotten in trouble.
Vic didn't win, man. And
If
don't
Vic
get it
was on
wrong,
that team,
I like Vic, but that style of play wasn't gonna win a Super Bowl.
you gotta have the right team around these folks. Jalen Hurts proving that. You gotta put the right people in place around these people, and you gotta have the right contracts at the right times. It's a
So
lot go into.
who was the right people? Because ain't nobody really do nothing last year but Saquon. He was the reason for a lot of y'all wins, and he ain't.
Noam just told you, if you're looking at it, he's efficient. He just has to be efficient. He ain't got to put on no big numbers. He
You
just
gotta
has to
manage
be
the
on
game manager.
schedule.
Just say that.
He has to manage the game. We got
But it's a
Saquon Barkley. We don't need you to be fucking
So
Superman.
again,
but it's
how
a
can we
problem.
have a quarterback who calls himself elite when all he do is manages the game? You're not a game changer because you don't
Hey,
change the game. You
Exactly.
manage
he
the game.
can be a game changer. He can be. We've seen him
I'm
be a
quite
game
sure
changer when he
any
needs
player
to
that
be.
steps
Hey,
on that field can be a game
at
changer.
But when he
But
don't
that's
one
need
not
to
point
what
be,
or
they are.
another.
most of the time, we don't want him to do all that shit.
But when see that man, listen, I know, boy.
You losing right now, Papa. You
No,
just gotta
man,
take
because
this L. You gotta take this L
hell no,
because
we ain't taking no L. I ain't taking no L because when I say the same shit, it's a problem. But
Nobody
now,
said it was a
that
problem.
Jalen,
nigga is
okay.
Nobody said it was
yeah.
a problem when you
He's
said
a
it.
hypocrite, Rod, because the same shit you saying right now is the same shit you do jump down his throat on.
About
What did
Brock
I jump
Purdy.
down his throat
Bro,
on? Wait a
man,
minute,
listen,
y'all
bro,
bullshit now.
when I say he a game man, it's a problem. But I'm like, why the
How? What are
y'all
you
hold on,
just
wait a
saying
minute.
that?
No,
It's a
I'm not just
problem.
saying that. I'm not just saying that because we've had this conversation on here before. When we was talking about it last year, when we like, oh, he don't even throw the ball. He don't do this. What I used to say, why? We got Christian McCaffrey. What the fuck he need to throw for?
All we
Okay,
gotta do
let
is
me make
do
this
this,
very
do that.
clear.
We getting
Let me make
short
this very
downs and
clear.
this. Yeah, that's true.
Let me make this very clear, nigga. Christian McCaffrey is not Saquon Barkley. It's not. He's very good. He's very good. He is not
So
Saquon
Saquon
Barkley.
had
His ass gonna be
one
hurt by
good
week 8.
year.
Man,
His
He
ass
look,
had
gonna be
I
hurt
one
by
don't
good
week
mean to
year.
8.
sound crazy, but I know
CMC
Saquon
is
from
winning.
having 1 or 2 good years in New York, my nigga.
I don't
Christian
remember though.
McCaffrey has been doing this shit longer with hell no. I'm not
Nah.
gonna let you do that, bro.
And he was in Carolina and he was doing his thing in Carolina too until he got hurt.
I'm not gonna let you
Somebody
do
pull up them stats.
man, cut it out, my nigga.
Man, y'all so it's a problem now. Because
Nobody said it's a problem.
man, listen, the man we didn't need to throw the fucking ball because we had
Y'all
CMC.
obviously did because y'all didn't win. What the fuck are you talking about?
We got hurt.
I
We
was
on
about to say
second string
McCaffrey got
now.
hurt, bro.
At the end of the day.
If Saquon go down right now, that changes the whole
That
dynamic
team
of
is
your
over
It
with.
offense.
definitely
That
does.
team
But
is
guess
over
what? We
with.
got 2 good running backs behind him.
And
But
guess what?
good ain't
They still
Saquon.
not Saquon. That
Good
still
They
at
changes
not
the
receiving.
Saquon.
dynamics of your
You're
team.
right. They not Saquon, but then
Because you
Jalen Hurts would
just
be
say one of
asked to
those
do
running
more.
backs get hurt. That doesn't change the
Then
direction y'all going in.
Jalen Hurts would be asked to do more if Saquon Barkley get hurt. Yes, I
More
understand
running,
that.
more running, more running. Cause that's
So
all he gonna
whatever it
do.
take, whatever it take. What the fucking difference? You mad at
Right.
the man because he running?
So you know
And
what? I take that back.
is
He
that the
ain't my
point?
top 5 quarterback. He ain't in the top
Wow,
5.
that's some bullshit.
The more we
Because he
the more
run
we
the
talk
ball.
about the
Hey,
more we talk about this, nah, he ain't in the top 5.
Because
and
he
we
run the
definitely,
ball though.
hey, but we definitely can't say Saquon doing his thing because shit in 2 games he only got 148 yards
Ain't none of them doing shit.
off of 40 carries.
Hey,
Hey,
2-0 right now. We got some kinks to work out.
that was a
We
free
still
drop
working through some
ball.
things,
No did it.
but 2-0 right now. We'll take it.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will.
His longest rush this year is 16 yards. He had one good year, and that's because the fucking league was trying to figure him out with the
Wow.
Eagles behind the Eagles line, and now they have,
Wow.
and he will be shut down. I'll be surprised, and yeah, you can quote me saying this. I'll be surprised if he had more than 500-yard games this year.
Let me get to these stats. Head-to-head comparison of Saquon Barkley and Christian McCaffrey.
And don't go off of
Man,
last year
you
because he was hurt.
Both on 27 years old. They very similar, actually.
Yeah,
They're very similar.
yeah.
McCaffrey catch a
They
little
both
bit better.
they both came from a fucking team with weak ass offensive line that
I'm
couldn't
putting
block
like this right
to
here.
save their lives, and then when they put them behind somebody that had a decent line that can block, them boys shine. I
They
ain't
shine.
taking nothing
But I'm
from
gonna put it
Saquon.
like this right here, and that's gonna sum that up, Rob. While you looking at your stats, keep checking it out. Keep trying to compare. But Christian McCaffrey had a better career in Carolina than
Exactly.
Saquon Barkley had in New York.
With less.
With less.
No, not with
Now,
less. Not with no
now,
less now.
With less.
Not with
now
less.
you bring Chris McCaffrey to the 49ers and you put Saquon over there. Now, McCaffrey is asked to do more in San Francisco than Barkley is asked to do over there in Philly. And to be honest, McCaffrey carried that team.
And
McCaffrey
damn
carried
sure
that team.
did
Now
it.
he had the weapons as well, but McCaffrey did a bulk of the work out there in San Francisco.
And if he hadn't got hurt, it would have been a
Fuck
different
no.
story.
San Francisco had 3 other running backs behind him the whole time because his dad was hurt all the time.
No, the fuck he wasn't. His first year.
Man, in San Francisco, he
Well,
was
yeah.
hurt.
Well, if you want to cherry pick that 1 year, okay. But I'm just saying, just overall, I'm talking
He's
about
only been there 3 years, bro.
overall.
This is his 3rd year. He was hurt majority of last year.
I don't want to agree with Papa, but you got some outrageous takes right now. I ain't with that. You
He
defending the
lied
hell
when
out
it
of
comes to the
you
Eagles.
defending the hell out of Jalen Hurts right now when the numbers are stacked against you.
Nick Madden in the comments. Let's read the comments. He says Hurts and Allen are similar type of QBs. Allen does throw a lot and also had a stacked team. Allen had a stacked team?
Josh Allen ain't never had a stacked team. I must miss them days.
He said Allen put the ball in harm's way more than Jalen. That's
Because
a
he
fact.
throws the ball.
He throws the
Hurts,
ball, so of course,
Hurts has other attributes that are
Y'all
better
niggas
than Allen.
blazing right now.
man, them niggas playing 2K or some shit right now. That's gotta be what's going on.
Yeah,
This nigga said Hurts and Josh Allen are similar quarterbacks.
They are similar types of quarterback. I agree with him on that part, but
Ooh, Josh Allen gonna move the ball down the field.
boy, Hurt throw the bomb better than as well as anybody else in the league too. He just ain't asked to do that a lot. Like, what the fuck is don't you understand? And
Nah,
like Nick saying, he not putting the ball in harm's way. That's why he ain't throwing the ball way down the field like that. Cause really ain't got to right now. But I'm with you. He is gonna have to pick up his reduction as the season go on. But I'm not going against a winner to say that, oh, you should throw the ball, but you won.
The
But you
one
should throw the
thing I
Jalen
ball.
will
Hurts
say,
definitely.
the one thing I will say is with the production of Jalen is we do have to look at now. You could say that this is historically he's kind of like this as a receiver, but we do got to remember AJ Brown was getting frustrated with him even when they were winning,
Mm-hmm.
and that may play a part in him not
Team chemistry
right.
and all that. Yeah, it definitely did. And you're right.
Mhm.
He got a tough job, bro. You got to think about it. You got a Heisman Trophy winner on one side, and he your number 2 receiver. And then you got AJ Brown, who deserve and want the ball a lot, right? Then you got Saquon Barkley, and you got the best rushing offensive line in the league.
Yeah,
So it's
matter of
hard for him
fact,
to make everybody,
yeah.
happy.
And we brought that up. We brought that point up actually in I think it was the show we were talking about the Eagles winning. Them celebrating the ring, and you not being happy with Jalen and how he was just trying to act too cool for school and shit
Yeah,
with
he
all that.
don't
So
like that
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Well, so we had brought up that point about the weapons that they have, and AJ having to kind of chill out because he got other
And that
people
can
on the
kind of,
field with him.
yeah, having all those weapons can kind of work against you at a certain point. So
Mhm.
it's a tough job. It's a tough
Hey,
job,
I
man.
tell you this right here. You give Pat Mahomes those weapons and watch what he do with it. And I ain't even a Patrick Mahomes fan at all. But you give Josh Allen all those weapons. Watch what he do with it. We seen what Joe Burrow did last year, and they started off horrible. You did what I'm saying? But that defense let him down. So I don't want to hear all that talent on the offensive side of the ball and makes your job hard. If anything, it makes your job easier because
Yeah,
I can pick
I can't argue
what I
with that.
want to do.
I can't argue with that.
Come on now. We just got to start holding Jalen Hurts accountable. He ain't what we think he is.
We'll have to see. The jury's still out for this season. We know he a winner. We know what he made of. But for this season, we got to see a little bit more. Um, this is a new offensive coordinator, new play caller. Of course, had a new offensive coordinator for the last 9 years of his career. So
All the
you
excuses.
know, it's
Yeah, so that's
always
why he can't throw the
it's
ball.
he adapting to a changing offense at all times. So this ain't the end version that we're gonna see. As we get into December, November, December, we'll see a different Eagles team, I think.
Man, Jalen Hurts definitely is what's the word I'm looking for?
Super
He's
Bowl champion.
definitely huh?
Super Bowl champion.
Man, I'm definitely not looking for that. We just gonna say Hurts was put in the right situation because outside of the Eagles organization, just put Hurts out there in San Diego. Jalen Hurts isn't Jalen Hurts what we have in Philadelphia.
Man, come on. I'm keep it real. The man a winner. He didn't win. Got his job taken in Alabama. We saw it on national TV in the national championship game. We saw it. For him to go back, transfer, and was never unhappy or jealous or nothing.
Please fix it.
Came back
This college
to
career
be
got
a
shit going
Heisman
on now.
finalist. So we know this kid is made of.
Okay, finish that. I'm glad you bought Alabama up. I'm glad you bought. He lost his job in Alabama. Who did he lose his job to in Alabama?
Tua.
My point exactly. And why did Tua take over his job?
Because
Because
Tua had a
Jalen
good
Hurts
round.
couldn't pass the ball.
No, Tua had a bigger arm at the moment, and
Couldn't pass the ball.
since then, that was how many years ago now?
You
So
brought it up.
You brought it up, nigga.
I'm telling you the fucking origin of where this nigga come from and where the fuck he goddamn we know what he made of. We know that it ain't about the stats for him. We know that this nigga can do certain shit if he need to, but if he ain't gotta do it, he ain't gonna see it.
I'm gonna tell you what. He lost his job in Alabama, which is in the
And
SEC
still came
conference,
back.
which is tough.
And
You gonna play? You playing a tough defense every other week in the SEC. You feel
he
what I'm
went to
saying?
Oklahoma.
So,
That's in the SEC too.
so he couldn't just sit there and run against those defenses every week. So therefore, when it was time to move the ball because you falling behind on the scoreboard, you couldn't do that. So now we got this kid sitting on the bench with a stronger arm who can move the ball. We
Dude,
gave
what
him
the
a
hell you
chance.
talking about?
We gave him a chance. You
No.
gave Tua a chance, and Tua never lost a job. What Jalen Hurts did, he ran over to Oklahoma, where he became what? The defense wasn't as tougher over there in that conference as it was in the
Yeah, the fuck
SEC.
it was. It was the same conference. Oklahoma is in the SEC too.
Oklahoma was not in the SEC at that time. They may be now, but they were not in the SEC at that time. And what did Jalen Hurts
They
do?
might not be now.
He did more
I might be
running.
tripping.
Now, he passed the ball over there in Oklahoma, but he still did a lot of running over there.
It's Oklahoma. You still playing the big dogs. He still played in a big bowl game. He was national champ.
You ain't playing no
consideration.
dogs bigger than the SEC in college football.
He played some SEC teams that year.
He played some, but you ain't playing no defenses or no teams better than the SEC in college football.
Are we penalizing anybody else for damn?
No.
being in the
But this is the topic and all.
consideration?
We just break it down the topic.
He's elite. It's broken.
Right, crazy.
And really,
I agree,
I give
but
elite
you-
top 10. I would give elite top 10 out of 32 teams. Elite would be top 8 at least. Like,
Okay, so he number 9.
He got the elite. He got the elite hook. Yeah, I don't know about that top 5. I don't know.
We'll see. I got to see a little bit more.
But
Tell you, man, the rest of this season finna go.
yeah, what?
The Eagles ain't gonna even make it back to the Super Bowl.
You hope.
I know.
With that being said, this concludes this episode of the Game Changer Podcast. I appreciate y'all guys for tuning in.